guys, how you doing today? I have a little handful of Anthurium seedlings that I want to repot today. Some of them are, well, like this one. It's got 3 different plants on it from what I can tell right now. And a lot of them, and then some of these other ones are, they just need to be in a bigger pot. I'm not going to go through all of them. I'll go through them as we repot. So I want to start out with a couple of the newer ones that I got that are still, well, this one's not in moss. But I believe I can see roots down here. But no, this one has drainage. And this one is the Anthurium Carlaport times Carlapat. I just got this one 1024, but she does need to be in a bigger pot. She just recently grew out this leaf and she does have some roots. So I think I'm going to put her either, I think I need to grab, I have a few of these. I think that will be a nice little jog up. And I got to get some that have holes in them. Geez, I thought I had everything ready. And I guess you just never do. Especially when you're making videos, it just seems like no matter how much you try to get ahead of the game here. But, alright, I got a couple of these. Looks like one has holes and one doesn't, but those are easy to cut out. Ooh, my camera moved. I must have bumped it. Alright. So, let's get her out of here. I'm going to take this moss off. Okay, that moss is hooked to a root, so I'm just going to leave it be. Now, I watered all of these just yesterday, I think. Yeah, look at that root. She definitely needs to be in a bigger pot. I like to catch mine before, especially when they're little. I like to catch mine before they get too root bound. The more room, you don't want to go, I don't like to go super duper big on my little ones, but I like to give them enough room to where anything we see coming out is, she's got more roots all around here too. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see, but I'm going to leave her in this little hunk, and I'm just going to lay her down there. Not going to mess around with it. Oh, did I tell you this? What this one was? I think I did. Carlaport times Carlapat. These are all hybrids, I think, except for one. I love getting the hybrids. They are so pretty. And it's so much fun because between the 2 or 3 or 4, sometimes more parents, you just never know what they're going to end up looking like, and I like that. Alright, that looks pretty good. And this is just my mix I always use, regular potting soil with a whole bunch of perlite in it. And my potting soil does have a little bit of bark in it, like you can see right there, little tiny pieces of bark. Sometimes they're bigger. Okay, that looks good. And then I'm just going to put my moss back around. I'll have to grab some more. I wetted down some moss before I started. Oh, and I forgot. I also want to, let me take my mouse back out. I forgot, I want to do my mycorrhizae. I've been having really good luck with this. And a matter of fact, I gave this plant this when I first got it and repotted it. And the roots are doing really good. You don't need a lot, just a little. You can see I just sprinkled a little tiny bit on there. And then I'll water them all at the end. Even though I just watered these all, like, I think it was yesterday or a couple days ago. But I'm going to water them again so I get that mycorrhizae down in there good. Alright. She looks good. Look at that pretty new leaf she put up for me. And like I said, I just got this plant 10/24. So I'm real happy with her. Alright, I am going to make some room here, if that's even possible. Okay, now this one is one that I just got, and she is an all moss. She's still in a little teeny tiny container. I guess I didn't have to go digging, but I like to leave some of these without holes. Alright. This one is my Pap Dressleri times Wonder Boy times Pap. And I got this one $9.24 on eBay. I love eBay. They have so many people that sell. Alright. Oh, she's got a new little, you see the new little growth she's got popping up right here. Actually, I think you can see it better without my finger on it. But I can see a little bit of root, but she's an all stag. I've got a little bit of perlite down at the bottom. But I want to get, I only like growing them in spag for so long because, gosh, once their roots start getting bigger, oh my gosh. Look at the roots. Here's a nice one right there. I'm going to try to take this off very gently. She's looking real good. Alright, I can't get that. Some of this off. I'm glad I watered everything. I always water everything before I repot. That way your plant is nice and hydrated. I'm not going to pull off all the spag because it's hooked to the roots, but that's fine. It's not going to hurt anything. So I want to, yeah, I'm going to put her in that cup, but I need to cut. And all I do for these little tiny solo cups, I love using these for my seedlings. I just take and cut the side with my snippers. Make little slits. See the little slits that I made? There, you can see it better. It's as simple as that. I want to pick these up, throw them away. Ah! Got another one, but I can't find it. There it is. Really don't want to get that. I'm going to put the perlite that was in the bottom of this cup back here on the bottom. Not gonna hurt nothing. And then I do have a little bit of spag accidentally mixed in here. Okay, now I'm going to take her. There we go. Set her down in here. This one I think is going to be a really pretty little baby. It's not going to hurt leaving that little bit of spag on. I'd rather leave it on than try to fight getting it off and breaking roots. It's not going to hurt nothing. I've done it a million times. And I've never had any issue. Not saying you never will, or I won't, but I'm just saying I would rather leave that little bit of spag on those roots than try to... Emily, what are you chewing on? Look at that. My dog came in here with me and she's over there crunching. Okay, I'm going to put my mycorrhizae on. Do that this time before. You just need a little sprinkle. It don't take much. That was actually a little much, but it's not going to hurt nothing. I'm going to get fresh moss because this moss that was on top of her is really full of algae and it stinks. So we will give her some fresh, wrapping it around the stem there because that's where your aerial roots were going to come out. But yeah, I can't wait to see what this one's going to end up looking like. I think I've only got one more that's got the Dressleray in it. But I have nothing with the Wonder Boy Anthurium, so... And they are beautiful if you look them up, or I'll try to show you what the Wonder Boy looks like. There we go, she's all done. All ready to rock and roll. Alright. Now, I need to get rid of some of this. Let's do the one that I need to separate. I'm excited to see how this comes apart. Now, I did, my Anthurium King of Spades there was like two in there that were hooked together. And they came apart really easy. I'm hoping this one does too. I'm going to take her out first. And then once I get her out, get them apart, I'm going to cut some of these leaves off, but I want to see how some of them are yellowing. But I think what happens when they're hooked together like this, now don't quote me, I'm not a plant specialist. I'm just a normal plant grower, pretty much like everybody else. But I think what happens is when they're hooked together like this, I think the nutrients, the roots from each separate plant in here that's hooked together, I think they fight for the nutrients, and I think that's why some of my leaves might be, some of them are older leaves too, don't get me wrong, but okay, so now this one I'm taking all the soil off. That moss is hooked to upper roots, so I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to try to get in. Okay, here's one right here. All I'm going to do, oh shoot, that one's got a new leaf. I didn't even see that, but oh well. I'm just taking it See, like right here, they're all hooked together. I know you guys probably aren't going to be able to see. I don't want to get dirt in my coffee. But I'm just going to, I'm kind of sticking my nail behind there. And I'm just pulling them gently. There. Did you hear the crack? A snap. So there's one. You can see where I separated it right here. And she's got a nice little root system. That's the one that's got the new leaf on it. And then it's got that crappy leaf. I'll take care of that in a minute. I'm going to take that off. And then let's see here. Okay, here's the other one. I'm going to just snap. Did you hear the snap? A little tiny snap, and then gently pull it apart. You can see where it popped. And then this one's got, there, the moss came loose. That one's got a nice little, I'm going to pull the trash can out here. That one's got a nice little root system, but I'm going to get rid of the sleeve. I don't need it. I've got two nice leaves. And then this little one that I just pulled out, I'm going to get rid of that. You can see this was the one of the newest leaves that come out, and it got all wonky and got caught up. Did I tell you guys what this is? This is a pap times crystallanum. I don't know if I did or not, but if not, I told you twice. And then the roots on this one, it's really nice. Actually, I think I might have to get, well, no. But look at the roots on this one. See, this was probably the original plant. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off this leaf and I'll leave these two on for now, but they are starting. You see how this one got all caught up? Oh, my camera moved. Sorry guys, I did not see that till I just looked up. See how this one got all caught up in the sheathing when it was coming out, and it's all looks like somebody was munching on it. But I'll leave those two on. It does have a new growth coming out right here. Oh, here we go. Oh, you can see it really good behind my blue, dark blue shirt. It's got a new growth coming out. So that was good. We caught that baby. Alright, now this one I'm going to put, yeah, that'll be good. And then I'm going to give all these plants I'm repotting today are going to get the mycorrhizae, because that's the stuff just, it works. I'm wondering if it's pulling off some dead sheathing. I'm wondering actually if I should put it in a bigger, wider, let me look and see. That's going to fall over. I'm going to pause you guys and see if I can find a little bit bigger pot, like maybe a 4-incher. Alright, I found a bigger pot, so I'm just going to, I think this will be much better in there. She has got a nice root system. Oh yeah, that's going to be much better, in my opinion. Get rid of that. God, this soil is so dry. I'm going to have to make new tags for all of these too. Alright, I want to lift her up just a little bit more. Sorry, I kind of got like way over. Sometimes I forget that I'm making a video. And I do weird stuff. Alright. Needs a little more soil. There we go. Alright, now mycorrhizae. Whoops. See, there we go. Alright, I'm going to put, I might have to end up putting out of the I thought I might have to get a bamboo stick to hold her up, but the moss is holding her up good enough. So once her roots get in there good, she'll hold herself up. And she's already got a few nice little air roots coming off the top. So I hope I didn't grab all the, I want to throw that stinky moss away. Ugh. I mean, it's not really going to hurt anything, but when it gets that bad, I like to get rid of it. Alright. And I'm going to have to make tags for the other two, but I got a real cool little, printing machine, but I have to use my phone, and I'm recording this video on my phone, so I can't use it while I'm on, but I got it on Amazon, and boy, what a game changer, God, I can't talk. Oh, there went a little itty bitty spider, little house spider. I don't worry about the house spiders because they don't really do anything bad to your plant. You just have to make sure that they don't get crazy with the cobwebs. Alright, I'm going to stick this one in. Once again, this is the Pat Time Crystal. And then I'm going to keep these all together. Now, for these three, I think what I'll do is put them back into these little containers. I'll have to cut. And then I'm just going to wipe it out enough to get the algae out of there. It's not going to hurt anything, but it make it better to be able to see. My plants don't have any bugs or any other kind of issue that it's going to transfer. So I'm not worried about that. Everything doesn't have to be, it's just my opinion, everything doesn't have to be super sterile. Okay, is that going to be good? Well, if I put them in those, they're not going to be in there long. I'm wondering if I should just go ahead and put them in the tall one. Yeah, I think I'm going to use the tall ones because look at that. That will give her a nice amount of room. I'll make sure I have a lot of perlite in here. But if I put her in here, I'm going to be repotting this baby again in like 2 months. Guarantee it. Especially with using the mycorrhizae. So, another change of plan. Okay, I had to get some more soil, and I fixed my camera tripod because it was like all over the place, moving around. I had to tighten it up. I didn't know it was that loose, but, and I got more new soil. Alright, I'm going to add, since I'm putting it into quite a bit bigger vessel, I am going to add quite a bit more perlite, which I use a lot of perlite anyhow, but I'm also going to put, has this got holes in it? Yeah. A little bit of perlite on the bottom, that way it's not, if it's sitting in water, it's not going to get waterlogged. Alright. Woo. Yeah, I feel like that was a good choice. Plus I can plant it kind of low, which is what I'm doing. Alright, mycorrhizae. Did I tell you guys? Oh yeah, this is the same. The Pap Crystal. And then we will load her up with spag. That will help hold her up. And I need to make... Oh, I was going to show you guys, which you probably already seen it, but I got that new printing machine for my labels. Plus I use it in my kitchen and stuff. But these are the labels that it makes. Really nice. I've only had it for like maybe a couple months now, maybe only a month. But I got it on Amazon. It was on like a limited time deal, which they're not that expensive anyhow. I think I got mine for like $15 or something like that. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But man, what a game changer. Sometimes my hand, I have arthritis in my hands. So sometimes when I make out a tag, oh my god, I'm sitting there going, what the hell does this say? It's crazy. Okay, I'm going to put these guys all together, because those are the ones I need to make tags for. Now, another big one. Yeah, I think that's going to be cool. And I can also pot her, you know, a little lower. Yeah, that works. There we go. Mycorrhizae. I swear, this stuff, this mycorrhizae that I got on Amazon, I'll show it to you again. It's not super expensive, and I've had it for quite a long time, and I've still got it, and it wasn't filled all the way up. It's a 4-ounce package. I'm definitely going to keep using this. I've even been putting it, at first when I first started buying it, I'll set it right there so you guys can look at it. I'm just going to put moss on the top of my plant here. But at first, when I first started using it, I was just putting it on my my seedlings. But now, even when I've been repotting my bigger plants, I'm still using it. So I think it's given the roots a really nice head start when they're babies. But I think they also are doing a heck of a job on the big plants too. So I'm just going to continue to keep using it, even on my big ones. It don't take much, so, and it's not that expensive. Some of that other stuff, some of that other mycorrhizae is really expensive, but this stuff is working. So you don't have to spend a ton of money on, I think that stuff everybody else is using is like, what, white shark, or I don't know. I can't remember. Alright, so that was a good separation. The only bad thing about it is now I have 3 of the same plant, which is actually kind of cool because you don't, they all will end up looking a little bit differently. So that's kind of cool. Even though these were offsets, I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on. I thought I seen a root. No, it was a. We'll have to keep an eye on that to see if they all end up looking the same, and see how that goes. I need to grab some more perlite. How even though, like, when you get a couple of seeds of the same plant or what have you, it's pretty cool to see that each one of them kind of look differently. I've had a few of them be like that, and you know, some of them might have a fatter leaf, some of them are elongated, they might be a little bit off in color. One might be darker, one might be lighter. I don't know. It's really interesting to watch them grow, which is another reason I love my seedlings. Alright, now on to the next one. This one. This is my Ace of Spades Dark Form times Bevap times Pap times Pap. But this one has been doing a really good job. Look at how beautiful. This is a new sleeve. And it's so much darker. And then look at all the red. See the red stem and the red veining on the leaf? Gorgeous. This one is just put this out and it's harding off, and I wanted to get busy and get her repotted. Because is this one, yeah, oh well, it come out now, but she's had a little bit of a root See here, coming out of the bottom. So I'm just gonna pull her out and lay her down, and then I'm going to put her in one of my tall cups, and it's already got holes on the bottom, little slits, and then she will just take right off. And I think I'm also going, oh, the bottom just fell off of her. I'm going to put it right back in. I'm going to pull off some of this really green. Oh, yeah, it stinks. You can see her roots better. Look at that. And I'm just going to lay her down in here. Yep. Gotta take her back out. I don't have enough soil in here. There we go. She fits down in there really nicely. That will give her way nice room to continue growing out. Oh man, I think I just got dirt in my coffee. She is a beautiful plant, and I am excited to see her giddy up and grow. I think I'm going to put her up a little bit higher. I wanted to take a drink of my coffee. Well, I don't see any dirt, but it probably sunk to the bottom. It's not the first time I've eaten dirt, and I am so sure it will not be the last. So I'm going to get her up just a little bit higher. There we go. This is like all soil. I mean soil. It is like all moss. Let's get her down here into soil. I'm just gently pulling it off. It comes off, it comes off. If it don't, I'm not going to keep on. There we go. There we go. So I am excited to watch this baby grow. I think, oh my gosh, she is going to be a beautiful, beautiful plant, I think. I mean, it's already so pretty and dark and red, this last leaf that come out. And I hope it keeps that elongated shape that she's got going. I love the elongated, and I love the dark. Alright, mycorrhizae. This newer, or the oldest baby leaf is kind of yellowing a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to leave it on there. Give her some new mossy. Beautiful. I just love her. Love the color, love the red. I cannot wait to see what she is going to look like when she gets bigger. Alright, now this one, I got 2 more left, and that's it. Hopefully you guys aren't getting too super bored. I love repotting my little babies though. Okay, this is my Anthurium papillanum. And she definitely needs to go into a bigger pot. And I'm going to get rid of these two smaller baby seedling leaves that she's got going on here that's all yellow. Alright, let me get, I think, okay, she's the one that had the root coming out of the bottom. Wait, yeah, right there. I wasn't even going to repot her until I seen that root. I'm going to get a bigger, I'm going to get another one of my 4-inch containers. I wish I had, these holes in these pots are so big, I hate them. I only got one left. And I don't even know if it's going to fit in here because it's got that stupid, these are old orchid pots. Yeah, that'll work. And I'm going to put just a little bit of, whoops, what the heck is that? Soil. Just going to put just a little bit of perlite in here. Alright, let's get her out of here, and I'm hoping I can get her out without breaking. Yep, it slid right out. That is another good thing about watering before you repot. Alright, I'm going to pull off these old baby leaves. There's no need for them. And then I'm just going to set her down in here. The plants come out so nice when you pre-water a day or two before. Especially when you want to keep your soil intact. Unless you have an issue, you know, and you need to look at it. Alright. I'm going to put her, mycorrhizae. Woo! I accidentally smushed out too much, but that's alright. It's not going to hurt anything. I've done that before, and it doesn't hurt anything, so don't be freaked out if you accidentally get too much in. Been there, done it, and I've not seen it cause any problems. It's just beneficial bacteria, so it's not like it's a chemical or a fertilizer that will burn, you know, your roots or anything. So, alright, good to go. Put her tag back in. I am super excited. I got her on 10/24, this pap. She was, I think she just had these two leaves and then the two that I just took off. Now I think she grew this one in my care too and then pushed out this one. So, alright guys, one more baby. And then I will let you go if you're still here with me. I need to order some more of those screen mesh. Okay, this plant is, now this is a seedling that I bought on 8/24, and there was 3 little seedlings in the container that I bought that he sent me. I separated them all. This one's doing the best. The other ones are fine, but this one is doing the best. So I wanted to go ahead and get her repotted and get her into something a little bit bigger. Oh, she just fell apart on me. But look at those roots. Those are some nice, healthy roots. And this is a Tin Anderson Black, Tin Anderson Dark Longhorn. And I think this is going to be beautiful. But I want to put her in a taller vessel. I thought I had another one of these that I already had. Nope. They all need to be cut. So, but yeah, I definitely want to put her in. The other 2 are not coming. Or not coming, not growing as fast as she is. And that's okay. I have even more seedlings that I probably, well, I'll probably need to repot here within another month or 2. But I don't know if you guys enjoy watching seedlings be repotted or not, but I'll have to let you know. But it needed to be done, so I figured I'd take a video. Now this one, once again, putting my soil or my perlite down at the bottom. And I'm using the same soil because there's nothing wrong with it. I just repotted her not too long ago. And I'm not wasting my soil if I don't need to be. It still smells good. There's nothing wrong with it. That will give her great growing room. But now I'm going to have to rearrange all of my area where I keep all my babies, since these are now in bigger containers. But that's okay. All I ever get done doing is repotting plants. But I really like this plant. I mean, look, so far, I mean, it's hard to say when they're babies because they go through so many changes. But with this being a Tin Anderson Black, dark, and then the Tin Anderson Longhorn, I'm super excited to see what's going to happen. That you can see right now, I mean, this newest leaf is super duper round. Look at that. It's like a perfect heart. I mean, and all of them have been. But super cute. It's going to be nice to see what it grows into. So now all I'm going to do is water all these guys. I'm not going to do that on video. You guys know how to water. And even though I just watered them, but I want to get all the new soil and I want to get that mycorrhizae down into the roots so it can I just noticed kind of a little gap I had right there, but there, it's sliding down. But yeah, you guys all know how to water plants, and I don't need to show you how to water plants. So I am going to let you go because I have a feeling this video is probably way too long. I try not to make long videos. Maybe I should have just picked 3 or 4 plants to repot. But, oh well, it is what it is. I'm going to let you guys go, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Peace.